here to teach you a new game called Grab, Count, and Compare. And I can't wait to show you because it's a lot.
So here we go. Some things that you're going to need for today's workshop. You will need your math notebook. You're going to need this paper that your teacher is probably going to give to you, some cubes, and some crayons. And of course your partner. So I went ahead and I cut out my strips, and your partner's going to do the same thing. They're going to cut out their strips. You should have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you have 4. It's very important. All right. So then you're going to get your book open to the next blank page. Okay. And what you're going to do is on one page you're going to glue your 2 strips. And on your other page, you're gonna glue your 2 strips. I kind of did that backwards, but you get the idea. So you've got 2 here and 2 there, okay? So after you and your partner get your strips glued down in your notebook, you're then going to need to label the top part. So you and your partner are gonna be taking turns. So in the first strip, this is gonna be partner A. So you're gonna label A, okay? And in the other strip, this is going to be partner B. And I'll explain more about this of what you're doing, but just for right now, just know that this is going to be partner A and this is partner B. And then again, when you guys play it one more time, again, you label partner A and partner B. Okay, so after you and your partner both have your strips glued down and you've labeled the top, now it's time to begin grab, count, and compare. So the way this works is partner A is going to grab a handful, and just a handful, because remember, we're not grabbing a bunch. We're just grabbing enough to fit in our hand without it spilling out. Okay, let me show you what I don't want to see. Is when you grab too many and they're like falling out of your hand. Okay, that's too much. You should only be grabbing just a handful that fits in your hand. Okay, so that's a little too much. There, that fits in my hand, okay? And then you're going to stack these. Okay, so now that I have them in a tower after I just grabbed, the next thing is to count. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So now it's going to be my partner's turn because the next part of the game is to compare. We're not ready to compare yet because you have nothing to compare it to. You need to have your partner also to grab a handful so you can compare which one has more and which one has less, or what I like to say is who has greater than and who has less than, or another word could be fewer than. So then your partner is going to go and they're going to grab a handful, just enough to fit in their hand without any coming out. Okay, so your partner went ahead and they grabbed and they put all their cubes together. Now it's time for them to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so remember the name of the game is to grab, to count, and then the last thing you're going to do is compare. So you're going to compare who has more than or greater than and who has less than. So this is partner B's and this is partner A, okay? Now, as you can see that partner B has this many and partner A has this many. When it's time to show your teacher what you came up with, because you and your partner need to work together in your notebooks, is you can label your counting, because part of our learning goal is to be able to write our numbers. Well, I have not written my numbers, so I haven't showed my teacher I know how to do that, so I need to do that. Partner A is gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get 6 both times. So I'm going to label 1, 2, 3. I did not pick a good pencil. 4, 5, 6. And notice I start from the bottom going up. Okay, then you're going to record, even though this is not your tower, you still need to record partner B's because you're both comparing. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I got 8 both times, so my answer must be 8. Okay, and then you're going to label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we've grabbed, we've counted, and we have written our numbers. We haven't really compared yet because that's that conversation that you're having with your partner. You and your partner are going to be talking about what is it that you see. Oh, I see that partner A has 6, and I see that partner B has 8. Partner B has more than partner A because 8 is more than 6. This shows more cubes. Partner A has 6, and that is less than 8 because it shows less cubes. I know some of you like to use greater than, so you can do the same thing. Partner B's cubes are greater than partner A, and partner A has fewer cubes than partner B. Okay, so you need to have that conversation with your partner in order to do the compare, which is part of our learning goal of I can compare amounts, total amounts of what we see, and that's using those vocabulary words like more and less, fewer and greater than. All right, now that we are all done, it's time to play again. So again, partner A is going to grab cubes and they make their tower. Partner B is going to grab cubes, they're going to make their tower. Then you're going to count and then label your counting, and then you have to compare that conversation that you're having. You're talking to your partner about what you see, and that's what your teacher is going to be looking for. They're going to be looking to see if you are talking with your partner of who has more and who has less. All right, and if your teacher has said it's not time to clean up yet and you have finished both things, then you can go ahead and color if you'd like. Now remember, when you go to color, you want to make sure that you do not go past the numbers. Okay, see how I did not write numbers here? So I'm not going to color that because I didn't have that many. I have at the 8, I'm going to stop there. And that means, and I like to draw the box around all my numbers. So it'll help me stay in the lines. And it will help you stay in the lines if you do that too. Okay, and then you can color.
But remember, don't color too dark because you don't want to cover up your label, all that work that you spent on labeling your counting. All right?
So I forgot to tell you guys what compare means. I just assume that a lot of you know what that means, and maybe you do, and that's great. But if you don't, compare is when you look at something and see like how they are different, or sometimes they are the same. So if I had 5 apples and you had 5 bananas, that would be the same because we both have 5. But something that would be different would be that if I have 5 apples and you have 5 bananas, if we were to compare those, the thing that would be different is that I have apples and you have bananas. So just to say that compare is when you find 2 things and you look at how they are the same and how they're different. So today you're going to be comparing numbers and looking at to see if there's anything that's the same about them or if there's anything that's different. I also forgot to mention that if there is something that's the same, we like to call that equal. And one thing that I know my class likes to do is they take their hands together like this and they go equal, which means they are both the same. So if I have 5 cubes and you have 5 cubes, that's equal because we both have 5 cubes, and that's the same. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun with your discussions today with your partners, and I can't wait to hear all about it. Have fun!